You know, that time you wish you hadn't wore full armour and ridden 2 miles out of range, and you wish you put a trolley handle on. You know that time. Yeah.
Good afternoon and welcome to another, I believe it's the 61st EUC live show. I believe it is. 61 weeks you've been with us, if you've been with us from week 1, that is, of course. I got a lovely cup of tea. I made that myself, so probably better than the usual ones. Blow the belt that, wouldn't it? It's been repaired, is watching. I'll go through the comments. We've got a red warning on the old stream health, but hopefully it's alright. Going to have to leave work soon. Shame, you won't be with us the whole show, but welcome anyway. Rich Skull is in the house. It says afternoon all. Afternoon, Rich. Senator Perry, Ninebot 1E+, in South Carolina, USA, still waiting for some eccentric millionaire to send me their hand-me-down unicycle. Yeah, Senator Perry, Carolina, just send it there. You don't need the address. Marcus from Sweden. Hello, Gothenburg, Sweden here. Gotway Tesla, of course. Olav, good afternoon. Norway, 18XL. That's a King song and a Gotway Tesla. It's been repaired. It's from California with an MSX 84 volt. Oh, it's gone down. Patrick McCohen, hi, Toronto, Canada. V10F, 5 kilometres. 5 kilometres? Have you just got it? I think you have, because you were waiting for it, I think, last time you were on, last week. Richard S., love those Polo clips on the intro. Now you're talking about Polo, not Mike's Polo, the old 30-year-old car. I believe you're talking about the Polo with the old electric unicycle Polo. I believe. I like those clips too. It was a fun day. Thoroughly enjoyable. Brings back memories. We got Paul Edward Binney on Facebook. from Tenerife. All right for some, innit? He's missing his KS16X, 460 miles clocked up so far. And it's all alone at home, that KS16X. Well, you hope it is, unless someone's broken in and stolen it. Best not think about that. Hello from South America, Chile. Is it? Anti-Panty. Hello, V10 from Finland. Poor signal keeps dropping out, Rich Skull says. That's Mary's fault. He's the technical guy behind all this. So. It's a bit jumpy today. It is. Is it still showing bad health on yours?
No, it's good.
Now it's good. Mary's reporting good now, so but I'm 10 seconds behind you guys, so it could be bad by the time it comes around again. So, stream is not healthy, Ian Chambers says. Please direct all complaints to Mario at Cheltenham. He's showing me now a live broadcasting quality indicator graph chart, and it's showing that the broadcast quality is good. It did have a drop off, but it's just real time. This is. I've got megabits per second running along there. It's all looking pretty good at the moment. So it's still displaying good. So it gets better, everybody, allegedly. We got a V10F and a KS18L from Belgium. Ian Chambers, West Sussex, V8, 250 kilometres, and an MSX 58 kilometres. Gotway MSX. That's clocking the miles up there. Bimfish is on a V8 and possibly a V10, 225 kilometres, France. So there you go. Rob Hitch, hey there, Ian, Mario, and everyone. In Farnborough, V8 app, 900 kilometres. Stephen Hughes, a good afternoon. KS18L and a monster near Watford, Hertfordshire. Ian Chambers says it's better now. Good. Robert Kerr, Bob from Imouth, in motion V10F, 800 miles on the old girl, and he's on time today, he says, and that's Facebook, so that's good. Rich Skull, I think you're on Facebook as well. Currently, the comments are working for me on Facebook. We've got Ray Rockney, I think I pronounced that right, and Nicola, Gotway Nicola, 84 volt, got 900 miles on it. What 16x3 tyres do you like? What's 16? Well, what do I like? I like the one on the Nicola. But I do like the one on the KS. Yeah, you said 16. The one on the Nicola is 16. The one on the KS16X is 16 by 3. That's really nice. The one that came from the original unboxing video. I found that to be really, really grippy in the muddy stuff. Now it's been raining a lot. I found that really grippy. Oh no. Bimfish has got a V. Oh, we got marginal stream health at the moment. This is going to be one of those days, isn't it? Yeah. No, the V8 has done, Bimfish's V8 has done 10,225 kilometres. That's unbelievable. That's true. Senator Perry says, every time the video jumps, click the like button. Hello from Italy. Is Davastato, and I drive my 16S, that's a King Song 16S, for 2 months, and he's got 1,000 kilometres coming up soon. Well, that is 500 kilometres a month, if I've done my math correctly. That is very, very good. Right, how's the stream doing, Mario? Is the broadcast quality acceptable, or is it dropped off a cliff? What's it showing? Poor. Does it say poor?
Bad.
Bad. It's bad. The quality is bad. That's the... what? Right, let's have a little think about this. I'm off. My mobile phone isn't connected. I'm off the network completely. This computer is off the network because it's connected to my phone. What else have we got running? Nothing. Can't do anything about it. It's down to the network provider. So it's still sat there. Howdy, Glasgow, Dal Summers. In motion V8 here. John W is in the house. V8 and M10-3, Washington State, over 800 miles travelled. And I think the United States of America are repping the most here today, I believe. It's the country with the biggest number of riders, possibly. We've got a few UK and a few from all over the place of the world, other places of the world. No skipping on the Facebook stream, it says. They must buffer it somehow, I guess. But yeah, we'll find that out. I think you to close your Facebook stream. That can't be right, Rich, because this is not on, I could do it, but it isn't on the same network, so this is off. This is on my cellular data, this one, to make sure that we're not taking any stream up, and this one is connected to this one. So these two devices aren't related to what you guys are viewing here. So essentially all our devices are off the network, and we always do that when we go to the live stream to try and give us the best bandwidth we can possibly have. I'll try closing the Facebook stream in a minute though, in case it still remains the same, see if that does anything. Bimfish MSX has got 7,800 kilometers on it. These EUCs just get to it. Is it raining? Don't think so, but it does mess up the signal apparently. So there we go. Right, well, and I just saw it jump then, the Facebook stream, and it is definitely behind by quite some considerable time, but be interesting. Right, shall we get into this then? Because I haven't actually got a lot of time. We're already 12 minutes in to a 1 hour show, and we've got a lot of stuff to get through. So you guys need to stick with it. Don't forget, this is live streaming, and we can't control the internet, unfortunately. I wish I could. So the speeds may jump, skip, go back. That's me doing that, just to make it like it was skipping, but it wasn't really. That was me doing it. Right. So, what are we playing next, Mario? What have we got? Give me some info. We've got the 17th, 16th competition. 16th competition. 10 viewers' videos, plus another 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 7, 8. Another 8 viewers' videos to play. And then we've got the news, haven't we? So, let's get straight into it and play the 10. This is the 16th competition. You guys have got to vote when you see the video come up on the viewers' videos that you lot have submitted. When you see that number, wait until the end, you watch all 10, and then vote on it. Very important. So, let's fire away and play it. And if your video that you submitted skips, that's not our fault. Bye.
Viewers' videos.
Alright, I got one on me, and then I got 2 here.
Olivia and Alisa are cheeky monkey down there.
3 kids.
Carrying 3.
Wow, this is crazy. No one's done this before.
How long did it take us to go to there?
I saw that over there. Ta-ta for now. Wait, where are you going? Ox.
There we go. That is the 10 viewers' videos. So hopefully you've remembered the number for the video you like the most. And you need to vote in the comments below. And then we count those up. And then next week we have the top 3 of the ones voted in. And so I want to see you guys voting. Choose which video you wanted to win. If you only just come in, you have to back out a little bit. How to participate in this competition? Well, at the end of it, it said send a URL for your video to info@speedyfeet.co.uk, 1 minute max.
Description.
And also, as Marius just pointed out, in the description of the video, this video, it will say exactly how to enter and what to do. Also, if you go to electricpeople.org, that's www.electricpeople.org, go there. What's Mike shouting for? If you Mike's in there. What number does Mike want to win?
163.
163 wants to win. Yeah, we got 163, 163, 163, 167, 163. There we go. What was I saying? Okay, go to electricpeople.org, and you can actually, if you go there, I'll go there now as well. And you go to post, so if you're on a mobile phone, you get a little thing on the top right, and you can say post a video. So you go to electric unicycles. If you're on a desktop, you go to the forum. On the left-hand side of a desktop are all the forum types. Now you've got electric skateboards, electric scooters, electric unicycles, electric segways, electric cars, bikes, power motor. Go to electric unicycles if you're submitting a video for any videos will go on this, by the way, this viewer's video. So it can be any of these devices. Go to electric unicycles and go to videos. From there, you can actually submit and post up under EUC show submission, and there's already some on there. So if you go to electricpeople.org, then go to the videos underneath one of the forums, and then you've got EUC show submission. And you can add it in there, and then Mario will comment on it and let you know it's going to be added to the show, or you can send them in by email, whichever way you like. So we got the voting in. So let's play whilst I'm in it. Oh, we got John L, Northeast UK King Song 18L in the house. Senator Perry would like to vote for the Axe audio. There we go. Francis Gill, with the new firmware King Song solved most of the problems, but I'm still getting some forward tilt, not as often as before, but they are still there. But anyway, the wheel ride much better with the new firmware. I've been riding on new firmware for quite some time. I haven't had any issues with it so far, so that seems quite good. Right, so we've got, let's have a quick look. Looks like 163 has got the most votes so far. We've got 163, 166, 166, 167, a couple of 166s and 167s, and all the rest are 163. So there we go. Yes, so let's play a little promo video for electricpeople.org. Now it's a website we set up to bring everybody from the community of electric vehicles together in one place where you can post up content, questions, whatever, videos, video links and things like that. That's the place to go to. If you want to do that, post content, share those posts. They can be shared across different medias. And one of the things is you don't have to have Facebook to be part of this community. It's not a requirement. So if you're not into Facebook, then that helps. Everyone can sign. If you are a member of Facebook, you can use Facebook login to actually log into the site. And if you're not, you can use your email address. So electricpeople.org. Let's play a little promo video for that for those of you who haven't seen us shouting about it. Far away. if you haven't signed up, get over to electricpeople.org and go and register. Don't only register, also add your content. So there's loads you can do on that site, and there's a messaging system bottom right, I think it is, on both mobile and desktop. Then you can broadcast a message to basically everybody involved in the main chat. That's possible, but also if you've got any bugs or anything you can't quite do or got questions, you can put them there, and then I can assist as and when possible. Not only that, we've actually got t-shirts on the site, speedyfeet.co.uk, for electricpeople.org. Now, it's not a profiteering thing, it just helps cover some of the costs. I think it make a couple of quid a t-shirt, basically. But if you like the logo, there will be other versions coming up as well from that point of view. And you can see here, it's got the actual logo on the front corner, on the right-hand side, I think it is. Yeah, it's here. Circle there. And then it's got the big logo on the back. So head over to speedyfeet.co.uk, and if you look at the very top, it says merch. Click on merch, and you will see those there, as well as a couple of other bits and bobs. So that's a t-shirt. We've also got, see this hoodie I'm wearing, we've got these hoodies coming back in, but with two tones, so it'll be grey in the middle, not like this one, so it'll be grey toggles. Photos should be on the screen. And we've got those in, they're in the merch section as well. So if you want to have a look at those, help yourself, go and purchase one of them. They're coming in, they're pre-orders, so fresh off the press, essentially. Just waiting for them to come in around about the 9th or the 11th of October. They should be with us, so get signed up to electricpeople.org. Go over there, check it out, post some content, and as I say, there's a specific category for videos. If you want to submit your EUC show viewers video to that, you can do. And there's a little section for you to put it in. If you don't put it in that section, it won't be counted. It's quite obvious, it's under videos, and then where you want to put it, you post it there. Right, so next up, we have got, what have we got? The news? Should we go with the news? Let's go with news, I think, possibly. Yeah, let's go with the news.
Extra, 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 read all about it.
EUC news. Right, first on the news today, maybe old news, maybe new news. You can never tell with old Mario. Go and befriend him on electricpeople.org. He's under Mars Bar. Go and look him up. I think we've almost got 200 members now since last week. Singapore, e-scooter riders will have to pass a mandatory theory test and be at least 16 years old to use the device on public paths. If recommendations put forward by the Active Mobility Advisory Panel, AMAP, are taken up by the government. The panel, which was set up in 2015 to look at regulations governing the use of personal mobility devices, bicycles and other equipment, submitted their latest recommendations to Coordinating Minister for Infrastructure and Minister for Transport, brilliant, Khaw Boon Wan, on Friday, September 27th. It set out the following recommendations. To mandate as a start that business procure third-party liability insurance to cover e-scooter riders who are riding in the course of work. Wow, they're using them for their work. To impose a minimum age requirement of 16 to use an e-scooter on public paths. Those below the age of 16 can continue to ride under adult supervision. That's good. To mandate a theory test requirement for e-scooter users prior to being able to ride on public paths. To disallow the use of mobile phones when riding an active mobility device on public paths, unless the mobile phone is mounted or used in a hands-free manner. That would be quite difficult for us electric unicycle riders, wouldn't it? That's like a bar coming at your helmet holding your phone. To introduce a code of conduct to guide pedestrians on how to share paths safely with other pedestrians and active mobility device users. The recommendations come in the wake of a fatal collision involving an e-scooter rider and an elderly cyclist. Oh dear, not great circumstances. Last year, the government accepted and implemented several sets of measures to improve path safety, including the mandatory registration of e-scooters and lowering the speed limits on footpaths. Meanwhile, ahead of a ban next July on the use of e-scooters that do not meet safety standards, the Land Transport Authority has also announced that owners with registered non-UL 2272 e-scooters will receive a $100 incentive if they agree to dispose of their devices early. That sounds very well thought out to me, and it would be lovely to see the UK government do something very similar. Russian DIY EUC, electricpeople.org. And that at electricpeople.org, where this article is, actually links you back to the original article. Maxim Maximov has made his own electric unicycle that goes crazy fast. Allegedly, it could reach 100 kilometers an hour because it has a 5,000 watt motor. The machine is always changing as he is testing it and tuning it. Maxim has a background in engineering and he is an electric transport enthusiast. So that's why he's taken on the challenge of creating, it says challenged, of creating the fastest electric unicycle. Additional hurdles along the way was adding shock absorbers, which meant that he had to invent from scratch a new way of mounting the suspension to the motor. Maxim shares that the suspension is very important because when you go very fast and encounter a bump on the road, that could be dangerous. So the springs are perfect for absorbing the bumps and softening the ride experience. Have we got a video of this or not? Yeah. Are you playing the video now, or should we play the video? Finish. This machine is still a long way of becoming a commercially viable product, but there are definitely going to be people willing to spend the money and take on the risk of riding extremely fast. Obviously, we don't advise anyone going that kind of speed because one rider error or technical malfunction could be fatal, but there are always going to be adrenaline junkies out there living life on the edge. And let's roll this video. How awesome does that look? Looks like a Terminator machine. Next up, local collector inspires use of electric vehicles from the Yakima Herald, which is a paper. John Walden, who may or may not be viewing this very live feed, is famous now. Has his first experience with a mini electric vehicle more than a year ago. He was at a birthday party when someone broke out an electric hoverboard. Riding one requires balance, but it didn't take Walden long to catch on. And this is taken from the Yakima Herald. I learned it like in 5 minutes, and I've had so much fun with it, he said. He was instantly hooked on small electric powered vehicles. Walden began to collect them. Anyone else know anyone else like that? He has a bicycle, a scooter, 3 hoverboards, a pair of hover shoes, 2 hover carts, similar to a go-kart, and 3 unicycles, all electric powered. I'll tell you what, he should join electricpeople.org and post those up. I've been collecting anything electric that can get you somewhere, he said. His mission is to educate the public about these rideable electronic devices in hopes of building a community of electric vehicle enthusiasts. They should all then join electricpeople.org. That is a goal of mine, is to have a place to sell them and where people can actually try them before buying them, he said. Yep. Walden showed off his electric devices on a recent afternoon at Franklin Park, where he allowed his 2 nephews, friends and onlookers to ride them. Have we got videos of that? Of the Franklin Park? Just pictures. Victor Aperico rode a hovercar and later took his infant daughter for a ride on it. It's amazing, he said. I've never seen anything like this. I feel like we were going 8 miles per hour or so. It's fun. His girlfriend and mother to his child, Arely Fonseca, rode a hovercart too. It was faster than what I thought it was going to go, she said. The hovercart is a tube frame with 2 front wheels and attaches to a hoverboard. 2 levers on each side, similar to joysticks. I'm sure some of you have seen these things. I used to steer the small vehicle. Walden's 2 grandsons zipped around the park's running track on the hovercarts before handing them off to a group of youths who just finished Grid Kids football practice. Can we ride one of the players asked. Walden explained how to use the joysticks to steer and the cart and move it forward and in reverse. The boy darted across the arena without any problems. Walden has 3 unicycles. One has a large wheel and lights that flash when in operation. Another is small and sleek with no lights. It's the fastest one. It's called a pocket rocket, and I think that's the M103. Walden helped a few others ride the unicycle. They held onto a nearby wall while Walden extended a wooden pole that looked like a broomstick for them to hold. So he has been training them up. He's heading to Electric Unicycle Games in Los Angeles on October the 26th, where he plans to compete using his pocket rocket, and I'm sure there'll be videos from that. The competition features several events with obstacle courses. Walden said he's competing in an event that tests who can idle on a unicycle the longest. Idling requires the riders to slightly move forward and then reverse repeatedly to avoid falling. Why does he like small electric vehicles so much? The challenge of learning and exploring, he said. I like that I can continue to learn and have fun. And that was an article by Phil Ferolito. Next up, we have a wooden sculpture of an EUC rider by Manfred Glanz. You should hopefully see the photos on the screen now. Here it is. They're there somewhere. There? Are they on there? No. I'll bide time, I'll sing a song. Sing a song of sixpence, a pocket full of rye. This isn't BBC News, so you don't quite get the same quality. It's not down to the presenter, it's down to the people behind the scenes. I'd like to inform you, I do not accept any liability whatsoever for the slowness of the pictures. There it is, you can see it in the corner of a room. I can see it anyway, in the corner of a room. That's it, one photo, or is it two? Oh, no, we've got more. There's more. Excellent. There you go. How awesome is that? I think that is brilliant. I want one. If anybody would like to send me a very expensive carving of that electric unicycle with a man stood on it, you know where to send it. And have you displayed all the pictures?
No, I just put new ones.
He's just put new ones. Here they are. This is the run